We're going to have 4-part series for a geoeconomic, geopolitical channel. But the first one, which is the present one, will deal with America, and especially what after Trump's taking over, how America is going to drive or take a position, or how its policy is going to be, internal as well as external, and how it affects the rest of the world. The next one, we will deal with the options India has reacting to the new Trump reality. Also, we'll discuss in the third is the effect on Ukraine and Russia and how it affects Europe. And in the fourth one, we'll talk about China and CPEC and Taiwan and the conflict situation with Americans. This will also include the effects on Pakistan and CPEC too. And now we get into basically the Trump. Trump basically will be not a security driven, but America first driven policy by America. The first effect for globally it'll be isolationist and will seek to increase defensive capacity of the US. The focus of Trump and his administration will be hard power development, especially in technology, economic, and military power. Internally, Trump will focus on jobs as a paramount priority and also the deportation of illegal aliens. This they should be able to address in the first 6 months or so. Next, US is feeling challenged, especially in the Americas, by the inroads made by Russia and China against the Monroe Doctrine. They also feel threatened by space, and hence Trump will increase his space force. Due to melting in the North Pole, America sees a very threat coming from China as well as Russia's collaboration in the North Pole. And thirdly, they have to have denial to China for the CPEC. This will result with US moving with military power to Canada and Greenland in a defensive way. NATO, US will continuously as a baggage because a lot of additional members have been added to NATO, but they don't pay. And also US will see that the Ukraine war is basically irrelevant for US interests. So they'll seek to end it. Something to remember as they move forward geopolitically, European Union and Arabs are of no geopolitical consequence. They can make noise, but that's about it. Something to remember, BRICS is 41% of the global GDP, while the G7 is only 21%. Now, in the conflict situation globally, one of the things which is also plays a part in determining the conflict or global manufacturing. China currently is 31% of the global manufacturing. US is less than half, 16%, and India is 1% of the global capacity. However, in the South Asia, America will move in the forever wars and no more new wars. In West Asia, especially South Asia, they will move to CPEC 2.0 prevention, and they were initiated by destabilization of Pakistan. They will also have India ramp up pressure on Pakistan and support destabilization of Pakistan. US in particular will support political forces to destabilize the present setup. Another thing to remember, Russian President Putin and Iranian President Mahmoud Pezeshkian are set to sign a strategic partnership agreement during Pezeshkian's visit to Russia on June 17th. Trump means a lot of business, and especially after Trump threatened 100% tariff for anybody moving away from the dollar, India immediately buckled and declared they would only trade in dollars. In the West Pacific, China cannot lose a war because of the A2AD access denial system they have put in place. And the US knows they cannot win against China in the West Pacific. And that is how the start out of this whole scenario is going to be like. Thank you. If you like what you've done, please let us know. If you think we've done a good job, share it. Thank you very much.